Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a personal finance book that offers financial advice and strategies for building wealth. The book is written by Robert Kiyosaki and is based on his own experiences and the lessons he learned from his Rich Dad and Poor Dad. The rich dad in the book is the father of Kiyosaki's friend, while the poor dad is Kiyosaki's own biological father. The rich dad was a successful businessman who taught Kiyosaki about financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and the importance of building wealth through investing in assets. The poor dad, on the other hand, was a highly educated man who worked as a teacher and government employee. He taught Kiyosaki the traditional lessons of financial success, such as the importance of education and hard work. Throughout the book, Kiyosaki contrasts the financial strategies and philosophies of his two fathers and argues that traditional financial advice is not sufficient for achieving financial success. He promotes the importance of financial literacy and entrepreneurship, and encourages readers to think creatively about building wealth. Some of the key insights from Rich Dad, Poor Dad include: financial literacy is important for financial success. Kiyosaki argues that traditional education does not teach individuals the necessary financial skills for achieving financial success. Instead, individuals need to be proactive in learning about personal finance and investing. Building wealth requires taking calculated risks. Kiyosaki encourages readers to be willing to take calculated risks in order to achieve financial success. He advises individuals to be prepared to learn from their mistakes and to continuously educate themselves about financial strategies and opportunities. Multiple streams of income are important. Kiyosaki argues that relying on a single source of income is risky and that individuals should strive to have multiple streams of income in order to increase their financial stability. Owning assets is key to building wealth. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of owning assets, such as rental property or businesses, as a way to build wealth. He advises individuals to focus on building and investing in assets rather than simply saving money or paying off debt. Overall, Rich Dad, Poor Dad offers a unique perspective on personal finance and wealth building and has been widely read by people interested in improving their financial situation. Things to remember from the book. There is a difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary. Poor is eternal. Money comes and goes, but if you have the education about how money works, you gain power over it and can begin building wealth. People's lives are forever controlled by two emotions, fear and greed. So many people say, "Oh, I'm not interested in money." Yet they'll work at a job for 8 hours a day. Thinking that a job makes you secure is lying to yourself. Intelligence solves problems and produces money. You must know the difference between an asset and a liability, and buy assets. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Illiteracy, both in words and numbers, is the foundation of financial struggle. Money often makes obvious our tragic human flaws, putting a spotlight on what we don't know. Cash flow tells the story of how a person handles money. Most people don't understand why they struggle financially because they don't understand cash flow. The number one expense for most people is taxes. Higher incomes cause higher taxes. This is known as bracket creep. More money seldom solves someone's money problems. The fear of being different prevents most people from seeking new ways to solve their problems. A person can be highly educated, professionally successful, and financially illiterate. Many financial problems are caused by trying to keep up with the Joneses. Once you understand the difference between assets and liabilities, concentrate your efforts on buying income-generating assets. The problem with simply working harder is that each of these three levels takes a greater share of your increased efforts. You need to learn how to have your increased efforts benefit you and your family directly. Wealth is a person's ability to survive so many number of days forward, or, if I stopped working today, how long could I survive? The rich buy assets. The poor only have expenses. The middle class buy liabilities they think are assets. The rich focus on their asset columns while everyone else focuses on their income statements. Financial struggle is often directly the result of people working all their lives for someone else. The mistake in becoming what you study is that too many people forget to mind their own business. They spend their lives minding someone else's business and making that person rich. To become financially secure, a person needs to mind their own business. Financial struggle is often the result of people working all their lives for someone else. The primary reason the majority of the poor and middle class are fiscally conservative, which means, I can't afford to take risks, is that they have no financial foundation. One of the main reasons net worth is not accurate is simply because, the moment you begin selling your assets, you are taxed for any gains. A new car loses nearly 25% of the price you pay for it the moment you drive it off the lot. Keep expenses low, reduce liabilities, and diligently build a base of solid assets.